The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 56. You get the Nasdaq up 15. S&Ps are off 2.5. Gold contract basically flat, $12.0390 an ounce. You get silver up 5 cents, $14.13 an ounce. Light sweet crude off 46 cents, $67.28 a barrel. Notes and bonds, they're getting hit. You get the 10-year note down 17 ticks, 119.20, 30-year bond off 1 full point, plus 2 ticks, 143.10. King dollar up 187 ticks, 95.175. Euros at 115.93 to 1 US dollar. The yen is out here at 111.08 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, in the world of Tesla, he's going up on smoke.
Oh, I know one stock that isn't putting positive numbers into that NASDAQ today.
Holy cow. I'll tell you, folks, you know, bottom line is that, hey, you know, California, pot's legal and all of the above, but guess what? If we just revolve that and just put it into booze and forget pot for a second.
That was going to be my next one.
Yeah.
Alcohol's legal, too. You can't be a CEO of a publicly traded company and be abusing.
And getting blasted.
That type of deal, especially in the position he's in.
Yeah.
That's where, okay, Jeff Bezos, he might get to do that, actually. You know, to put things like, and guess what? Amazon wouldn't crater if Bezos went on a podcast and had some whiskey and maybe smoked a blunt. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk should not be doing it because he's already talking about losing his marbles, and man, oh man. So let's bring it in, right? So he was on the podcast with Joe Rogan.
Okay.
So a lot of people would know whether you don't know his name or not. Big podcast.
He's a big YouTube guy, right?
Well, he's bigger than that. He was a host of TV shows. He was an actor. But he has a huge podcast, and so I'm sure that's on YouTube as well, you know, streamed live.
Yep.
He was going on there last night. I meant to check it out. Forgot to, unfortunately, but I'm catching all the headlines this morning.
Okay.
But then you have the chief accounting officer stepping down, right? So let's suppose, because that's, after only a month on there, you have Dave Morton, chief accounting officer, stepping down after a month. I think that might be one of the biggest things affecting the stock, even though the headlines of the pot smoking and the whiskey and the pictures are more sensational.
Sure.
But, you know, this is the person that would have to sign off on certain things, financial disclosures, right?
Sure.
And he shows up
30 days.
30 days, and he says, you know what, I'm out of here. And literally, it was even quicker than that, because this is just the disclosure. I think it was last...
well, the second day on his job is when Musk said that he's going private.
Yeah, I mean, quite a month, right, for sure. And then on top of that as well, you have their top HR person who was on absence and leave is not going to be coming back. So quite a trifecta of things going on, but nonetheless,
so let's go over to Canopy and see if... what's happening with Canopy?
Some free press for the cannabis stocks this morning.
There we go. Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth Corp. That's interesting when you say Canopy Growth Corporation, too. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. Meaning just the growth in general. Bottom line, you know, that's trading at $50.70. So let's go inside the NDX 100, because if we I want to look at these NQs. So the NQs look like they were down prior to the market, and then they got a bid, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we were down at 73.93. You're at 74.70.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good 1% pop off the bottoms.
Yeah. And let's look inside there, the NDX, and see what's moving it.
Oh, Tesla. Go ahead, sorry.
Look at,
I mean,
so downtown, you get Tesla down 6.2%.
And just, so that was down almost 10%. You keep going, but it has popped a bit off the list.
Mondelez is down 3.4. Clack is off 2%. That got killed yesterday. That was down 10% yesterday. Now, the upside, you have Broadcom. We'll find out what's going on. Broadcom's up 6%.
Yeah, and Micron under there, too. Maybe those chip stocks, right?
Yeah. You get Micron up 2.8%. Alta Salon is up.
Look at Alta popping again. Wasn't that up yesterday? Or a couple of days? They've been... On the heels of that earnings where they announced that deal with the Kylie Jenner,
look at
I feel like it's been quite an acceleration.
This is at a 52-week high.
Yeah, look at that. It seems like, man, that number came out at around 240, as in their earnings. They announced that deal. We kind of talked about it. We pulled up Kylie Jenner. I think she had 115, 130 Instagram followers, and they're teaming up to have her brand in their store. And it seems like the market is just slowly digesting how that, and maybe that's something they'll start doing more of too, as well, right? Picking up, as we've seen it, you team up with a retailer online,
right,
and you start to bring their brand in your stores.
Yep. And big distribution, no doubt. So notes and bonds. Let's get into the note and bond market.
Payroll Friday, man. 201,000 jobs, right?
Yeah.
Quite a number. 3.9% unemployment. Yeah.
This is getting smoked on the way down. You got 1.2 million contracts. This is the 10-year we're looking at.
And we saw some wage growth in there, 2.9%.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Versus 2.7. And I think the market kind of saying, oh, man, if there's wage growth, there's rate hikes coming. And that's kind of what's hitting the bonds for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And if we go take a look at the futures, the Fed Fund futures, you'll see that the December 19th one, we're at 70.
70,
right?
yes. And we had been at, what, 62, 63,
Yeah.
64 was inching. Now the market's expecting more than a 2-to-1 favorite that come December. Another rate hike coming down the line.
Yeah, that's a big number, man.
Yes.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here as we kick off this Friday. And you can expect, I expect that we're going to see this volatility continue up here.
AMD at the top.
It loves it up the top.
It does.
There. And Micron does too.
Yes.
So Micron's up $1.30, AMD's up 12 cents. You got Wells Fargo's down 20 cents. You get, let's see, Broadcom's a big one. That's up 13 bucks.
We don't see a Tesla up there often, so that's an interesting.
It is.
They're down a lot, but that's a $260 stock to be up there on the. This is just straight out shares sold. So you see that the price of the stocks that are above it, $30, 30, 45, 27, 260. I mean, huge type of when you multiply the price times the amount of shares, a lot more money being traded in Tesla versus those shares above it.
And I'll tell you, if you haven't listened to the 8:30 show yet, folks, in the morning, Jason kicks us off. Great show. But I remember one of the first times that I interviewed him, he said, I forget what he doesn't even think that, well, he thinks Tesla's not going to be around.
Yeah, he thinks they're going bankrupt time-wise.
But also that, I think he said to me that, and he said to the audience that he didn't think Tesla's Musk's going to be around by the end of the year. And that's coming more through every day.
So what I said when I saw the video today, and like you said, it's California, it's cannabis, that's all good, all right? But you can't be doing it in this environment of what's going on and be doing it so publicly and recklessly. I think it's a reckless attitude across the board. I joked to a friend, he's probably going to tweet against that Thai diver today. It's just reckless, unexpected behavior.
Right.
And where's the board? Like, that's, I mean, seriously, like, because the shareholders are suffering. Stock's down 5-7%. Because of his actions. Like, that's what the board's supposed to step in and be like, this CEO, you're supposed to protect the shareholders. What's going on with the board, man?
Oh, no, there's no doubt,
That's where
There's no doubt. Because the reality is that he should be straight 24 hours a day right now, the way that company is. So, you know what I mean? It's like, that's when
appearances matter.
You're straight, you're working out, you go to work.
And appearances, it's a big, they matter when you're facing this type of battle.
Production.
Yeah.
Production.
Man.
877-927-6648.
Can you imagine me on that board saying, can you get Elon on the phone for me this morning, please? Hopefully that's at least what they're saying, man, because it is quite a circus going on there.
It is a circus.
Yeah.
Dow's down 27, Nasdaq's up 26, S&P's a flat. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial is down 45. Nasdaq is up 20. S&Ps are off 1.5. Bitcoin is trading 64.39. And folks, if you haven't test driven yet the Nadex platform, check it out on the front page of TFNN. Inside that platform, whether you're trading indices, commodities, currencies, cryptocurrencies.
You got it.
What you're going to see is that you have weeklies and you have monthly spreads. So,
yeah. And what's nice is, right, we get the monthlies, so we're right in kind of the beginning of the month, September 7th, so you can have exposure all the way through the month. When I check out the monthly mini spread, so going from 100 to 14.7, what's the middle of that going to be? Somewhere around 7,300, I believe, would be the middle. But nonetheless, it's pretty much bid offers just straddling the indicative, which is the underlying, right, in terms of the price of Bitcoin. So whether you're buying or selling, these are going to represent 1/100th.
And those are the monthlies, yes.
These are the monthly, exactly. Right. You want to trade one Bitcoin, you trade 100. There you go. You have exposure to the downside to 100. You have max profit up to 14.7. You know, you want to trade 1/10 of a Bitcoin, you trade 10 of them. You want 100th. There you go.
Pretty cool.
And it's especially cool, I think, because of the action we've gotten, actually. We have upside and downside. I mean, just going back to Wednesday was the day, early Wednesday, when the Goldman story came out, that they were doing that. Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Let's go to our man, Paul in Henderson, Nevada. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, gentlemen? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man.
Paul.
How you been? How's life?
I've been great, man. Yeah, I've been really busy. I'm building a new company with my fiance.
That's
We've been
awesome.
doing a lot of work on that, and it's a health and wellness business.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that.
That's perfect.
If you don't mind, can I give out the website? Maybe someone.
No, yeah, give out the website.
Go for it.
Tell us what you're doing.
Cool. Yeah, so the website is thewellnesstrinity.com.
Okay.
And my fiance is a naturopathic doctor, and we do some very interesting things. So we work with people that are quite ill, and we also work on the opposite side of the spectrum, people that are trying to, like extreme athletes trying to take their performance to the next level. Excuse me.
Total
But yeah,
gut
if you want to check
restoration.
that out, our contact information is there, and you guys could get in contact with us.
Yeah, we got it, man. This is. I love the color green you're using there, man.
So is that right, Paul? It jumps to TWT, so the Wellness Trinity, TWTnaturopathy.com?
That is correct.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure we have the right one. Yeah, that's a nice
there.
site, man. Definitely.
And so we have services, and we also have products. Our store is not available to purchase yet. It will be next week. But we only use like high quality whole food based supplements, which is very important. Other than the synthetic supplements don't quite work as well all the time. Yeah, so we have a detox program and some other stuff on there as well.
Well, you better call up Elon Musk. He sounds like he needs a freaking detox, man.
Yeah,
you got to get him some healthy food, man.
My goodness.
He needs something for his freaking brain right now.
Oh, he sure does. And you know what? I've been working a lot on the brain and brain supplements. We have a whole program coming out for a nootropic line to enhance cognitive abilities, and it's pretty exciting.
That's awesome, man. That's
Send him a free package, man, please, for all of us.
I'm telling you.
So Tesla. So this morning I was listening to you guys. I still listen as much as I can, and I had the idea to just trade 5 this morning and OKTA. But as I was getting into my day, I was getting all these updates about Elon Musk and people resigning. So I had to take a look at Tesla, and I went short right as it broke the 260. I got 5 points out of that, made my day, actually made my week.
Okay.
But Tom, what I'm calling for is to get your analysis here on this price level right here, because it looks like it held, and we might get a bounce out of this level, kind of a double bottom from April. It got right into that range and bounced, so we'll see what it can do. I was just wondering kind of what's your thoughts on
what I'd let it do
here.
first. So picture, this is that April 6th high volume low is 244. And I wouldn't be looking for a bounce until it whacked that 244. We got to 252 today. When you get that close, and this will be going to be a volatile day out here, it'll tag it. If it's not today, maybe next couple days. And what the worry would be with Tesla is that, let's say over the weekend that, he does something else and the board doesn't do anything. Then I guess there'd be 2 worries. That if the board doesn't do anything or come out and say anything, that would be a worry for Tesla. If he turns around and does something again, then it would be called jumping the creek, that we could wake up Monday morning and that'll just jump that creek of 244.
Yeah, I mean, the tough part, in my opinion, Paul, is like the surprises are probably all going to come to the downside. I mean, the one big surprise that might give this stock a boost is that Elon Musk gets taken out of at least the chairmanship or maybe the CEO position. I can't almost imagine anything else that could be released that could provide a pop in comparison to what could come out to, because that chief accounting officer, I mean, can you imagine being a good reporter? I want to know why that guy quit. And what if it comes out, the reason why he quit is because he won't sign any of the financials because they're getting flubbed. I mean, there's just a lot in play there that could come out. So just be aware of stepping in with a buy when there's a lot of things that could come out. There could be...
So picture that they have to get rid of Elon Musk, right? And if that's the case, I could see a quick bounce on the stock, that's for sure. That being said, though, one of the reasons that he could get so much debt is that he was Elon Musk. Okay?
That he could get so much what debt?
So much debt. I mean, a regular company couldn't have sold as many bonds as he actually did. You know what I mean? I mean,
he's got his fan
billions.
Base. He's got his everything. Definitely.
We know he's a genius. There's no doubt about that. Okay. But I've said to many people many times, I've seen when people are too smart, it's a bummer. I've seen people crack up when they're too smart. They just think too much. I don't know. But I'm doing a larger deal on that. But I've seen this before. And maybe that's what's going on. Who knows?
He's a multi-billionaire. I just don't think...
Something interesting. Next week, there's the Chinese version of Tesla. It's going to IPO. NIO, I believe, is going to be the ticker.
Okay.
So they might give them some competition. And right now, on the 15-minute chart, On Tesla, this looks like a pretty good bear flag forming to me. Volume is decreasing as we're going up, and we're about to run into this other resistance around 270. Yeah, so we'll see how it shakes out. But if it breaks, so if it were to break this low here, Tom, I mean, it looks like it's on its way down to 200 real quick.
Yeah, let me just look at something. So we're 6 minutes into this bar right now, and I mean, if you're gonna do something else, man, I would just, I'd be praying that this thing would go up like another point, and I just shot it again. Do you know what I'm saying? And trying to go for either the retest of the low today, or as we go through the day, it says, "See you later, man. I'm gonna go after that 244 now."
It's gonna be interesting. We'll see how the rest of the day shakes out.
Well, listen, man, it's always a pleasure. Congratulations on your new business. Keep us updated, man.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend, gentlemen. Great
Thank you, Paul.
guys.
Thanks, man.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 43, Nasdaq's up 24, S&P's are flat. And if we go over and we take a look at the GDX for a couple of the tigers out here. So GDX, we're going to need a lot more than what we have right now in the GDX. Okay, so you're up 7 cents. You've hit a low out here today of $17.58. You're at $17.92. So what we did get, okay, is, thus far it's rejected lower price. Now the bottom line is that you're going to need some strength. If we bring this back, the GDX has to get back inside like 1868 just to get back inside the higher range.
Yeah.
But this is a start. And specifically what it would be, let's see, this would be pretty cool actually. Oh yeah, so this would be a big day because on a weekly basis, the start would actually be get back inside $18.15, which was the low of 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And that's the first step.
Sure.
The largest step is getting inside this high volume spike. The cool thing is with the GDX is that when we did break the low, meaning the December 2016 lows, you did it with lighter volume. Now the question is going to be, can you get back inside it?
Yeah.
If we go look at the gold contract, what you're going to see, and this is where, you hear that the ads all the time for the TAS market profiles, right? Well, let me tell you something. If you look at those profiles, folks, right? The profile on gold is 1212. That's where the resistance is. When I saw this yesterday, I'm saying to myself, you got to be kidding me, man. I mean, this thing nailed it like beyond belief. And that's where the sellers are sitting. And it's like, guess what? Came right in.
Yep.
So that gold itself has to get on the other side of that.
Yeah.
So King Dollar, what I do like the way that this is trading out here is King Dollar doesn't look to me like it's going to hold again, which it has every right. Today, King Dollar has every right to go to the moon because jobs come in, wages come in, bonds are getting killed, but guess what? The good old King Dollar is not performing. You got, we're up 247. It had a nice run when the number came out.
Yes, GDP.
Yeah, but then
excuse me, jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, but then when it spiked up to the 95,330, it didn't have any volume. And then what you did, and this is a toss-up. It's like, okay, what was the bar at 950? And the reason I'm saying I don't have an inclination as to which way it's going. You had the big bar, but it's like right in the middle of the range.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, was it a buy or sell? You just don't know.
Yeah.
So for Friday, we could have it a lot worse inside the metal market. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Telling you, pretty wild.
It is, man.
I heard you talking about the VIX actually got to 15 already.
I know.
Today.
I was a little surprised to see that myself with where the market has been.
They've been buying insurance.
Yeah, no real surprising negative action in the markets to get a spike above 15.
Right.
A little bit of fear.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody looked at that Tesla video and said, whoa, what's going on?
They're putting money to work, that's for sure. Meaning they're putting insurance money to work inside that VIX. That's what that's all about.
That's really based off the S&P too, so just keep that in mind as well.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah.
We go take a look at, let's take a look at silver. Silver, been lagging for a long period, man. Right now you're up 0.5%. Yesterday you didn't get any movement. You get a small movement today.
Quite a trend since June at 1750, right?
Oh, intense, man.
Yeah.
Intense, no doubt. And you'll see the direct correlation is, the dollar's been going up since April. Metals have been going down since April.
Sure.
It's that cut and dry too.
So just to jump back to Tesla real quick, because we were looking at it, it's always interesting, Paul's not the only one looking at this stuff. It's so just looking at the market cap, we'll call it 45 billion. That's where it's trading at right now, too.
Right.
Been a lot higher at one point, 45 billion. And then you get into, just to keep in mind, because all the talk is about the videos and the accounting. Well, how about just what they're going to do, right? $45 billion company. The only real number we have is this last number, $4 billion in second quarter. Okay, now these
sales, that's sales.
Yes, revenue, gross revenue. Losing $3 per share, earnings per share. These are all theoretical. They're still losing 564. Something to keep in mind. One of the people that's responsible for theoretical numbers just quit after 30 days on the job. All right, so give a little bit of vagueness to that, and then you just compare it to a company. Let's just go back to the description first, like GM. Okay. $48 billion company, only $3 billion difference, pretty comparable, right? And then you go into their revenue, And you're talking about $36 billion.
So 10 times more.
10 times the revenue.
Yeah.
And making money, man.
Right.
And they're the same.
And making money.
And making money. Now, you can say, oh, but Tesla's going to revolutionize the world and have electric cars. I kind of believe that 2 or 3 years ago. I don't believe that now. They have competitors coming every single month, you know.
Well, they did revolution it.
They did.
It's just that all the other companies now have it too.
Well, and to Elon's credit, man, he forced these companies to get on the bandwagon.
Right.
But guess what? They're on the bandwagon, man.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Tesla knew they had a timetable and that they're not living up to beating the competition to market.
Right.
Volvo's going to have all electric vehicles by like 2022.
That's intense, all electric.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
so it's going to be 2019 in 3 months, you know? I mean, it's right here. So just keep that in mind as you think about owning that stock. In terms of the comparables that you're dealing with, because they're not on your side. That's my opinion for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah,
there's no doubt. Let's go inside the Dow Industrials and see. So what's so intriguing here is that the last couple of days it was the Dow that was basically hanging tough up here, and then today it just can't handle it. Not that it's down a lot, but bottom line is that
Boeing will do it.
Yeah, Boeing is putting a negative 28 points in. You get Travelers 6, United Technologies 6. Putting positive into it, you get Apple 8 positive points, Exxon 5, Disney 4, Home Depot 3, American Express 2. You know what's interesting about American Express is that the market just shook off yesterday. The FBI is going after American Express.
I saw some
in the
headlines about that.
foreign currency business. And I think what the market knows now, which is really sad actually, is that the manipulation by banks in currency markets, in business in general, is part of the overhead now.
Yeah.
That's it doesn't, whatever billions you're going to pay in fines, and bottom line, guess what?
So this was at the end of the day Wednesday that they were coming out with this, but probing American Express for Forex pricing across the board. Yeah, seems like they've shaken it off pretty quickly.
No doubt, man. Yeah. No doubt. 877-927-6648, and jobs. Bottom line, jobs are there.
They are. That interesting 2.9% wage growth. I think that's on an annualized basis, and that's what I think the market was picking up on as well, just in terms of wage growth, inflation, and how that affects the rate hikes.
Listen to this. This is a great story, folks, about wage growth and full employment.
That's a great teaser.
Excuse me. Yeah, and it happened right here in Clearwater Beach. I got it from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
Beautiful thing. Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back. We'll tell you all about it, folks. Dow down 43, NASDAQ up 24, S&P's off 1. Come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow down 57, Nasdaq up 20, S&P's off 2.5. So the story, we happen to be, well, we live in a beautiful place, period. Clearwater Beach happens to be one of the best beaches in the country. And the story goes like this, folks. So picture, we're coming up to the beginning of the season. You know, so these weeks here are about the slowest weeks in the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, August is a tough one.
Right.
It's so hot in September, yeah.
So the aspect of help in all these hotels is a problem, period, okay? Well, what Wyndham did, Wyndham came in here about 3 years ago, built a beautiful hotel. Wyndham, last month, turned around and upped the pay for all the folks that take care of cleaning the hotels.
Yes.
By $2 an hour.
Yeah.
And ASAP, immediately, guess what? These other hotels didn't match them. They lost all their help.
Yes.
Just like that. So,
and I think it was service even. Was it service as well? It might have been more than the cleaning, just the service of...
I think it was right across the board.
That's it. It was a lot of the employees in the service of the hotel that it takes.
It was across the board.
Yeah.
It was managers.
That's it, yeah.
It went up the line.
Yeah,
it went up
just
the
kind
line.
of filling the ranks of
if they were salaried employees, it went up the line. Give you another 10,000, 15,000. Come with us. We're going to do this. So there's going to be a well. There you go. There's the wage growth right away.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be intriguing to see what happens in season. Because what does happen, folks, it's amazing how busy it gets down here. You know,
yes, definitely.
And you know, people are paying for it. So
yeah. Clearwater Beach ranked #1 beach in the country. So you say one of the best in the country, probably one of the best in the world, man.
Yeah.
And if not the best in the country, to put it that bluntly, yeah.
You know, so
that bluntly. Oh, Elon, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my God, I just saw that.
You want that picture? Where did I just put it?
This picture is sick, folks.
Yeah, and that's the headline, man.
Look at that.
And
if you're watching Tiger TV, folks, you got to see this picture.
What's interesting is things change how you size it, right? So if you blow it up big, it doesn't look as bad, it feels like. But, man, when you size it down a little bit, it's all Eli doing his business. And,
yeah.
You can't. Appearances matter, man. Appearances matter when you're already getting talked about as losing your marbles.
Yeah.
That's really what I feel like he's just trolling people almost. But, and I was talking to a friend last night. You can do this if you own a private company. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because it's your shares, and your company's going to be the one that takes the hit. Good for you. You're not supposed to be able to do it when you're of a publicly traded company.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're hurting your shareholders.
Right.
And that's why the board keeps coming back into things, because the board has a responsibility to protect the shareholders, even if it's from their own CEO.
Well, here, let's bring it up, because when we brought the board up, and what you'll see, though, there's the lead director's been there for a while, and his responsibility to get the rest of the board together. But when you actually look at the board, it looks like most of them have only been there 3 months. Let's go into management over there, right-hand side. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then we can hit it. And then
the board.
Watching it. No,
Here's Antonio Gracias, I believe.
He's been there 8 years.
8 years.
He's the lead director.
He's the lead director.
The way it works, folks, the lead director is the leader of the board. What's supposed to happen is that he is the one that's supposed to get them all together. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's, whatever the rules and regulations.
He's a lead of something, right? It's like it matters. And then you go down the list. So this must be his sister, I'm guessing, 45 years old, Kimball Musk. Long tenured positions, and then you got a few in here, one of them being James Murdoch on the board there as well.
It actually is longer than I thought. Yeah, right.
They're all, and so we were Googling a little bit, looking up stuff. And in terms of the board, when Elon came up with the tweet about taking it private, his first statement was that he hadn't heard anything from the board, everything's fine.
Right.
He had to come back and say that that lead director had called him about the tweet. He had promised that he would not tweet about that goal of taking it private any longer.
Right.
So I imagine he's already on the phone with him again. But it's like, unfortunately, the article that we pulled up from that, the stock price was trading over $300. Okay,
right.
So since then, $45 has been lost. Shareholders have lost 12 to 14% of their income, and the whole article was about what's the board doing.
Right.
So they already lost shareholders 12 extra percent. Is that surprising? I don't think it's surprising. So where is the corporate governance? This happens all the time. It's not just Tesla.
And so what I just swapped, I swapped folks from the board to the executives, and this is what I was looking at. Now this is really surprising. And the executive suite, this is where no one's been there. This is like crazy.
Yeah.
If this isn't this hasn't been out in the media that much.
Yeah.
We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out of 9 that have only been there for 3 months.
And they don't even have a listed for their general counsel, just to put what's there. And their CFO has been there for less than 2 years.
Right.
And the chief accounting officer, maybe he's right beneath him, 30 days and gone. Yeah, and then the CTO is basically a co-founder. So not that he's complicit, but that's where you're supposed to have
Jeffrey. I want to see how many shares.
You're supposed to have independent board members, so that you and your founders aren't so biased. Is the best way to put it, right? As in that's putting it lightly.
Yeah,
as in
inside dealing, all of that. Yeah, right. Yeah. Pretty wild, man.
Just keep it on the radar, man, because it's and I said, man, quite a short at that 390 price when it spiked, because that's where you want to think in risk-reward terms. Your greatest risk was up to the price of 420, because there was no way it's going higher, because that was even a fairy tale if anybody would buy out the company at 420. But if they were, okay, you're capped out at 420. And guess what? What's your profit potential? 0. In terms of where it could go, and guess what? It's dropped.
That's $120.
Yeah. 30%.
It's not even a month.
Yeah, 30%.
Not bad.
No.
Pretty intense, man.
It is, man. Yeah.
And let's see. So the short position still 25%, 25.6%.
Take 2, and that is, maybe and that could be why you just got that buying spike from being down 10% to being down 6% today.
Right.
Because, it says the days to cover, it take like 2.5 days of just those short buyers covering to get out of their short position.
And, if you did it in 2.5 days, that stock would go to the moon.
That's my point, right, where you're going to, with a quarter of the shares, you're going to have, and just like, I think it could go to 0. But, man, if you shorted at 380, take some money off the table at 260, for sure, right?
Yeah.
In 30 days, my goodness.
If we take a look at, go back to GDX for a second. Bottom line, we'll see if it can get one more jolt here. It can make a difference. We're at the 1796, and you need that. You got to get into that 18 point. But the way that some of these small gold equities are moving around, we just might get some movement here. Gold's down $1. You get the King Dollar's up 222. Let's go take a look at some of the big stocks that had get hammered the last couple of days. So you get Amazon up 955.
Not the $1 trillion company they once were a few days now.
Facebook's up $1.30.
Facebook woes.
TWTR. Twitter up 40 cents. Netflix
Not bad.
Up 689. Yeah, you get well, LRCX. Now let's go to the ones that really get smoked yesterday. Lam Research up 52 cents. KLAC, KLAC. That poor stock. Oh, that's down another $1.80.
Yeah, no bounce for that today.
So that stock was $119.
Quite a haircut.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Gold's gonna go pause.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Down 12, Nasdaq up 36, S&P's off 3.5. King Dollar up 162 ticks. You got gold just about flat here. So we're gonna have some action inside that market. The bulls and bears are gonna be fighting this thing out. It looks to me. Let me just pull up King Dollar for a second, because I really liked how King Dollar was trading out here after the numbers came out.
Okay, the payroll, yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't get enough strength. You know, I just felt it didn't get enough strength.
Sure.
you know.
For what was in there, yeah.
Yeah, because everything was great. How much greater can it get?
No.
You know, okay.
That's the weird thing about where we're at, man.
Right.
It says
Right.
normally you get those numbers,
Yeah.
economy's rocking. You don't
Right.
have to have this double-edged sword of,
Right.
of that, oh no, they're going to take away the free money.
Right.
So what, I heard some analyst, somebody on Bloomberg saying,
Yeah.
oh, you want a good economy, but maybe they should slow it down. What is that? Like, that makes no sense, right?
It
Like,
does
don't
make-
add too many jobs, don't pay people too much money too quickly, but it's a reality though, that because then you're going to get the rate hikes real quick, and that's going to affect the market.
You get the inflation.
Exactly,
Yeah. No doubt. So some of the, excuse me, folks, some of the higher volume equities out here. Let's see if anything's changed out here. You get, Bank of America's down 10 cents.
Yeah, Twitter's up there, Tesla.
Yeah.
Snapchat up a bit, 3%.
That poor stock.
Yeah.
That's,
In fairness, haven't seen any headlines about their CEO making any crazy statements
no,
anytime
yeah,
soon.
that's for sure.
I joke, but
No, that's it.
no, it's quite a battle they're dealing with in terms of the fundamental aspects of that company. Definitely.
doubt.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. We got our man Kevin Hinks, Tom White coming up next, Fast Market. Then we're going to our man Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow, go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.